Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Griiix. Today I'm just gonna quickly demonstrate the setup that I have for my world boss. This works for all four different types of golems and all that. It's just the orientation is gonna be a little bit different. So this is just my setup. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of each individual world boss sequence and all that stuff, so let's just begin with the first main tank, which happens to be TX Crystal. It is our latest addition to the tank roster, and it is the most efficient one as of right now. Ultimately, like you can go with the S grade or A grade. It doesn't really matter. It's just I opt to use the S grade because it's just the better one right now until the other variations come out. In terms of Avatar, I am using Yunin. It's pretty standard when it comes to doing world boss. You want to put, the red and the yellow attack power. Now, for me, I opted to use my leftover 3 range. I would use the +5 and then just add another attack, but then I kind of need my +5. So I know I don't need the +3, so I just ended up putting 2 of them, because what I've noticed is with world boss right now they're making it a lot more difficult if you don't have range. So when you have range, you are just given more opportunities to do more damage. You don't need it. If you don't have it, that's fine, but if you have it, you just end up doing more damage faster, and that is how it goes. Now, in terms of the pets, you want to use the level you want to use Gaudy. Basically, you want to use a level 10 and a level 15, because if you get both of them at the same level, they don't actually stack. A lot of people don't know that. And also the red bottle, I only got one of them to level 10 because I'm really cheap, and I don't want to spend my gold coins leveling up something that isn't really that impactful in my point of view. Now, in terms of the modules, I opted to go for the high angle because I know I'm going to be shooting high angle all the time. And plus, I opted to go for the SS one, mainly because it will give me a little bit more boost in damage when I drop my third, so I'm not wasting it. And I opted to go for the 180% because it's very easy to get 180% worth of damage, and it helps me recover, especially with all the drop down rocks. Anyways, that is basically it for the TX Crystal. Now, moving on over to the blank is used primarily for the big golems, and not so much for the small one, or actually never for the small golems. But ultimately, you want to use the archer on top of that, right? You want to use the range. You want to get as much as damage as you can. Now, I don't have any more of the attack crystal, so I just opted to put whatever is in the purple slot that I don't really care. Like I said, with the Gaudy, you want a different level from what your TX Crystal is using. So this one's gonna have a level 15, and because I'm too cheap to level up my bottle to level 10, I just went halfway and I called it a day because I'm cheap. Anyways, with the module, I wanted to go with the 180%, again because I know it's very easy to get that and helps me survive. And the 6 perfect hit is super easy to do once you get the hang of hitting world boss with the SS ability of blank. Now, all that combined together, you should have +2, which allows you, when you drop with the SS, and you use the SS module right away, get a super sky, and then on your next turn, use the module again, and you get to shoot a SS, thus giving you more damage. But ultimately, I rotate between blank and Cuirass because Cuirass deals with the small golems, and the big golems you use blank to do it, right? So Cuirass is definitely the little small golem killer. Same thing, you want to use all attack, but you do want range because Cuirass with no range is actually a very sad Cuirass. With the pets, because I really don't like switching, and I know I don't use Gaudy all that much, I just put my leftover Gaudy onto it, so I don't ever have to. All I have to do is just change the orientation. Of course, if you don't have all these, you just need an extra minute or 2 to spend on swapping. It's not too big of a deal. It's not a game breaker or whatnot. But I am very cheap when it comes to the red bottle. So again, it is going to be level 5 rather than level 10. Now the module is very identical, basically identical to the blank, because again, getting perfect hit is super easy, and getting the 180% damage is actually relatively quick. So with all that, you should have the perfect setup for your world boss. Now that is all for the tanks and the methods and idea behind it. So once world boss starts, I will kind of go over what to do, whether it's the big one or the small one. So I'll see you guys in the actual part of the video, because I know this is going to be an intro. Okay, bye. Okay guys, welcome to the world boss tutorial. We are facing up against the electrical golems. One thing they added recently is those stupid like rocks that fall on top of your head, and I always forget, because when they implemented that was when I kind of stopped doing it, so I'm really not do it. Oh my gosh, that is tight. Anyway, so for your Griiix, you want to tilt down as much as possible and hit underneath, right? And there you go, you get your perfect hits. You're kind of 2 out of 6, I think, or maybe 1 out of 6, I don't know. But anyways, my dogs are at the background like playing and fighting each other, so you will hear Teddy and Tofu kind of go at it at each other's throat, but they are friendly playing. But anyways, let's get back to the world boss issue. Now I do have to keep in mind that there are going to be those rocks that's gonna fall on top of my head, which really, like, essentially what those things do is just to try to cock block you for most cases. So what you want to do is spread out, only get as close as you can when all the small golems are done. Before they're done, you want to like separate yourself as much as possible, because those 2 rocks that come down will only try to target one, right? So if I end up being very close to my crystal, I actually look, see, I'll actually shot block my Griiix over there. So that's not what I want. And once you get shot blocked and you miss a turn, you're pretty behind already, considering it's the small golem. So you know, I was never gonna get Super Sky with that one anyway, so it's okay. As like I said, you want to keep your spread out. Now is a time where you want to keep your Griiix HP you know, kind of on high alert, because for me, I do have modules and stuff to get it, but at the end of the day, if I have dual item, I want to use it the moment I get my SS, not, you know, use a heal pack on my SS turn. That would be very sad. So I'm gonna see, I might get it, so I'm just gonna risk it, because it is weak wind. Let's see here, right? Will I get Super Sky? There you go. So my next turn, I get to use my dual just a regular dual. Now, because I know all the small golden are going to be gone, I can actually get close to myself. And as you can see, you know, the 2 turrets that I shot, they will stay there. Now, if your turrets are in front of the boss, it will be destroyed. So you want to shoot as high as possible, which is why I opted to go for the extra range. All right, now it doesn't really matter where you shoot, because every time the wind's gonna change, but you kind of want to keep all the turrets all in the same place. But anyways, I'm really not liking the turrets that's gonna be shooting behind me, because I'm gonna keep getting chip damage, and that's kind of not what I want. So I want to keep my Griiix alive, mainly because I just used the heal pack on my units, so there is a good chance I will not heal. So at the end of the day, you know what? It's the 180% is only useful, in my opinion, in world boss. Or maybe dungeon, if anyone is still doing dungeon, to be honest. All right. So ideally, let's see. I want to check my HP. My HP is good, but you know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna make it a little bit better, because again, it's not like before it's a Unin Griiix, right? Like right now I am using a Unin Crystal, so if I get blasted in the nuts, it is going to hurt quite a bit, right? And ideally, you want to keep all the turrets all in one spot. Once you get drilled down, because the world boss, the rocks that falls down or whatnot, or the laser, chances are the boss is going to be able to break your totem. So you want to keep your early on turrets as high as you possibly can. Let's see, I'm just gonna again play it very, very safe, because there's no shield, then, you know, I'm not obligated to save my items because there's no shield. But at the end of the day, this is basically how you do a world boss in a nutshell, and you just keep doing it until you get at least over 150,000 damage. The safest is about 170, 180. Over 200 is a little excessive, but honestly, if you have your own like idea on like, you know, which number gets it or a certain time, just try to do that. But I just try to be as high as possible, honestly, because to me, at the end of the day, it's still 10%, and plus it helps me build clan points. So yeah, that is just kind of my logic or my thinking behind world boss. I'll do a few more. I don't know if I'm gonna do the complete world boss. Like I don't feel the need to. I mean, I could for CP purposes, but there's not enough avatars that I use that needs the 6%, so it doesn't really matter to me. But of course, if I take it away from someone else outside of my clan, that is another 6% jewel I don't have to face in the ladder. So I mean, that's kind of how I see it. Alright, he's gonna blast me in the nuts. So ideally, you want to. Let's see, I am blanking me down, so it should be fine, but mind you, like, okay, so I'm gonna have a very, very hard time, mainly because blank S2 with tornado is really. Hopefully I get Super Sky. There you go. So even without the tornado, I just need one more. That is why I opted to go for the SS. And plus, you know, sometimes if I get the early SS and my crystal needs it, I actually would use it first and forget about my third, because one extra turn on crystal SS is gonna help you deal a lot more damage than one SS from the blank. That's the sad truth, and that's how I've been doing this ever since the modules came out. At least the SS module anyways. So I want to move as close as possible, but not right to the edge, because the golems are relatively smart and they know exactly, I think they know, maybe they don't, maybe it's just by luck, but they know how to drill you down sometimes, and it's really freaking annoying. But with the tornado, you are going to get SS a little bit quicker, but it is just a little bit more tricky on your Cuirass. Oh my god. Okay, nope. That's not gonna work. And by the way, if you miss like I did, just reset. There is no point of continuing. You want to be able to get rid of the small golem as fast and efficient as possible, because if you don't, that is just an extra turn that you're gonna be wasting, and especially since you're playing crystal and Cuirass, every turn actually matters. Unlike before, even if you're short by one turn, it's fine. But ideally, you don't want to, because that's not the fastest way of doing your boss. I don't want to make this video too long, because I'm pretty sure no one's gonna watch the entire freaking thing. But if I can get the run, I can get the world boss damage done within 7 runs, like completed runs, right? So I just did one completed run and one fail, but I'm not going to count that one because I didn't waste too much time on it. But as you can see, I did about 40,000 on my one run. So 4 times 7, oh shoot, I told myself I wasn't going to get too close. 4 times 7 is 2,800, but honestly, sometimes you're only going to get about like 25,000, maybe 30,000, like it really depends on the item selections, right? Like right now I have the shield and the duel, so there is a good chance and good possibility that I will be doing good damage. But mind you, I am getting drilled down quite a bit, as you can see. So I have to shoot it as high as I possibly can, otherwise the turrets will be destroyed, right? And obviously while maintaining getting your SS. I gotta be very, very cautious and careful. And so the next turn, my TX I think is gonna die. I'm pretty sure it's gonna die based on where I'm at. If not, oh, okay. Well, it's very crippled right now because my Crass can't get anywhere close to get the attack. Oh my god, I am basically dead right now. Jeez. See, this is the problem. Even with my range, I can't get it. It's that sad. So, I can only imagine if you don't have 6 range, like how frustrating and annoying it can be. I mean, I could put another 3 range, but I don't want to... I mean, do I need to? I don't feel the need to. Not often will I ever get drilled down this hard. It's just that lately, because of the new rock set flies down, they're really making it difficult for you to get this done as quick as possible. Which, to me, honestly, is kind of silly. Because... as long as you know how to do it, I mean, like, what's the whole point of getting it done faster? Like why would you be upset? And as you can see, like, one of my blue S2 turrets was destroyed, if you haven't noticed, because it was too low. So I'm actually not going to be surprised that my 2 SS1 gets destroyed on the next, like, slam. Not the laser, but like the fist slam from World Boss. I'm pretty sure. If it like stands up a little bit more, maybe, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see on the next turn. Let's see here. This is terrible. And I'm already going to be doing 10% less because I can't be close to my own team. Okay, we're going to see. Truth behold, will my SS get destroyed? I don't know, and I hope not. Okay, it did crouch down. See? As you can see, they all both got destroyed. So that is the one annoying thing, which is why sometimes, like I said, you will be getting like 20-something thousand damage, and it's mainly because the world boss is constantly destroying the turret. And honestly, there's really nothing you can do about it, other than maybe hope that they don't drill you down. Oh, good boy, Tofu. Good boy, buddy. It's really annoying. So in this run, I'm gonna estimate that I barely do 25,000, which is still more than, you know, the previous setup, but it's just annoying because I would like to be able to do 3,000 every run, so I can like kind of finish my stuff and like kind of F off kind of thing, right? So I'm pretty sure. And the problem with, even with a 6 range, Crass SS or Crass range is naturally really short. So I'm not, like, considering, like, you know, like the level playing field was up here, and I got drilled down like fucking down to Chinatown. So see, both my turrets got destroyed again. It's such a waste of time. So basically, ideally, your turret has to be higher than the blue one to be safe, to be considered safe. I'm not even gonna try because I know this one is it's way off. So, and the reason why I didn't use the shield, it's because the Crystal, the turret's gonna be destroyed the first thing, because, you know, it's gonna slam first before it does whatever, so that's kind of why. So I rather just save it for my blank. Oh my god. But that doesn't really change anything because I still have to use the shield, so I wouldn't even be able to use the module item again. But you know, that was a very poor shot for me. So it is what it is. So technically I don't need it. So at least my next turn I can get a +10 vampire. You know. anything is better than nothing at this point, right? This is my last thing. Obviously, I just don't want to like discard the run, knowing that I can be doing this much damage, because if you really consider the time, I think going through with it is you end up doing a little bit more damage, right? So at least that's my idea. I haven't really actually timed it, but it just feels like it. I mean, it's all about feelings, right, guys? There you go. So there's no point in staying for the animation. You're just wasting your time. So let's keep on going. So if you guys haven't noticed, I did start World Boss late, and I'm already in the top 2. And you know, obviously, if I really want to be like number 1, I can. It's just I have to start on time and also play till the very end, which is not ideal, because at the end of the day, I don't feel like doing people like I'm not a charity work where, you know, I don't want to like just kill the World Boss faster for everyone, so you know everyone doesn't have to do the damage that they need to do. No, I want everyone to at least participate, because at the end of the day, it's 10%. So screw you. I'm not gonna do like 50% of the damage just for 90% of the other players to do nothing, right? So that's how I see it. Okay, thank you for not drilling me down to the ground. I will shoot this because I don't know if I will get a tornado shot, because the turret killed first. No, I don't get it, so that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna kill this one because it's looming over the head, and I don't like that. And mind you, like the first one I did, the turret kind of shot backwards after the tornado left, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try my best to avoid. Thank God the tornado went away. Okay. I just gotta have to. Oh my God! Stop drilling me. Like, that's the one bad thing about the small golem, is they actually dig quite a bit. All right. So let's see here. Nope, I didn't get it. Boob. Gotta find ways around it. I hope the black cloud goes away, otherwise I will have to waste a turn. Please go away, please go away, please go away. Please go away. Please. Please. Fuck. Wow. See, look how far down I got drilled. Like, it's so fucking annoying. Like, I know the developer did this just to piss us off. Wait, what happened? Why can't I use an item? Oh, because I used no module. Oh my God, wow. How lucky. I'm pretty sure my crystal's dead. This is why, like, the developer basically added the drop-down rocks just to literally fuck with us. Like, it's really annoying, and I, obviously, it is what it is. Missing one turn from Crass is not that big of a deal, but oh my God. Okay, if this happens, just quit. So on a good day, you know, it takes me 7 runs, but on a bad day, it's mainly because of RNG. Yeah, this is why I really fucking hate doing World Boss. But you know what? I'm already kind of halfway there, so I'm just gonna quickly speed run this through, and you know, you guys get to see how I do my World Boss. that, you know, it's actually a pain in the ass. So anyone who has a 6%, they definitely end it. Ugh. I'm already starting to feel them drilling me. So I guess if you guys want to save yourself a turn, not like it mattered my last run because the boss just literally one hit KO'd me and wiped me out. You can use Vampire and S2, you actually end up doing more damage. Assuming your Caress is at least 5.5 or 5, right? Let's see. I'm going here. As long as the Caress is relatively pinned up, your archer, if you have the plus 10% from the skill, or 12%, whatever it is, you might not need the Vampire, but if you don't have it, like the one that I got wiped out on, just use Vampire and you'll kill with as long as you use S2, not S1. Because S2 you actually end up doing more damage. That's just how the math works in this game. I don't know why. I guess S2 is the stronger version, but obviously S1 is more usable. So I can already tell there is a good possibility that my SS turrets are gonna be destroyed. And mind you, both of these tanks I'm working with have really crappy move. So that's why I'm only moving little bit by little bit, because if I move too much and I run out of movement and I angle lock myself, that is actually worse than just not having that 10%, if you know what I mean. Okay, so because hope for the best, because it seems like I overshot the height. Yeah, fuck. It is what it is. So it can be a good thing or a bad thing if there is too much range, but I could have just dialed it down by, you know, shooting not so high. But I just don't want the turrets to be destroyed. Essentially, that's kind of it. I mean, it's really annoying because I'm pretty sure this new turret that I just shot, once the thing goes away, it's gonna shoot backwards, and that's gonna really bite me in the ass. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hope and pray. If the boss like crouches down a little bit, I'm pretty sure that dual shot is not gonna hit because of, you know, it is what it is. Not bad. I'm, you know, obviously I want like 4 or 5k damage, but like I kind of fucked him on my dual turret. So let's dial it down. I don't think that tornado is gonna go away anytime soon. Tornado can be a good thing or a bad thing. See? Like, you see, like, some of the turrets, like, it was, like, somewhere here. Yeah. Okay, this is the last land, but I don't have any more items anyways. So, it is a-okay to just fucking angle it, because it's not that lost anyways. Most of it stayed in the air, so I could have done a lot more damage, but you know what? I shit the bed, guys. Sorry. Like, this run could have easily been like a 35k run. But instead, it's going to be maybe 30 at best. So one bad placement of the turret, I lose basically 5,000 damage on the dual shot, right? So you guys just make sure you really think about it. Obviously, like, I'm in no rush, or even if I don't get it, I don't really care. But if you are, you know, working hard for your turret, I mean your modules and like tanks, and you know you don't have any like VIP or whatnot, it can be very, very painful, like, to not be in the top 10, because that's all your tickets gone. Like, what are you gonna do with a 4%? Like seriously, like, let alone a 5.5. I'm at a point where I have like over 200 5.5, but that's the cost of wanting to get 6%, right? The extra 5% is really not worth it. But if you are at the late stage of the game where, you know, 5.5 really means like nothing to you because, you know, you just have it already, then yeah, then getting the 6% just to boost it up, even by, you know, like 1%, because you're gonna have like 2 green slots, right? It adds up, because if you think about it, like, a lot of people pay a lot of money just to boost their tank up or avatar or whatever by 1%, right? Like, for skin stats, right? You're spending like what, 20 bucks just to like buy the cards to get it, and then let alone like the resources that you need to like level it, right? So it all adds up, and like you might say 1% is not too big of difference. Honestly, it isn't, but when you are at the late stage and you're playing with, you know, players who have been playing this game for like 7 years, then yeah, like every percent count, because, you know, like, those are the, if they are still playing after they've started the game back in 2017, then trust me, they are good, right? They don't miss. Those guys don't miss. So it's all about, at the end of the day, the end stats, right? Like, which tank is better than what, or like what avatar, and every percent that you get honestly makes a huge difference. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're early on, like, trust me. Fuck. Salvage this. Can I salvage this? Shit. Anyways, when I'm talking and playing, I tend to be very, very distracted, so I kind of forget to look at all the important things I actually need to keep an eye on, whether it is, you know, PvE or actually PvP. Worse when it's, oh my god, what the fuck? What am I being blocked with? Huh? Are you fucking kidding me? What is that? Oh shit. I'm pretty sure that turret's not gonna kill. Yeah, it wasn't gonna kill because my attack actually happened. So we're connected. Oh fuck, I forgot to use the HP. Okay, well luckily it is just S1, S2, so that's not gonna play too big of a role. See, you see all my turrets gone. Because I'm already fucking too far low. That's kind of why I really don't want to do world boss anymore. Even though I know next year coming around, I will have to do it again. It's just, if I don't have to, fuck, I'm not gonna do it. Like, what a waste of time. Like, they're making this purposely more time consuming. And it honestly, if you are early on in the stage where, you know, you're just entering the late game and like, you know, you need the 6%, I feel for you, bro. But at the same time, like, it was much harder before all these tanks were able to do the things they do. Fuck. Okay, because that turret didn't get destroyed, I think at least with that height it should be fine. I could go higher because of the wind. Honestly, I'm just gonna try to do 100. I'll do 170. So at best, maybe 2 more runs at best. I don't know, if I get lucky, maybe 1. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, my turrets got destroyed. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's not what I want. Okay, yeah, I definitely need another 2 more runs. Okay, I'm gonna shoot as high as I possibly can because I know the next one's gonna be a slam. Again, you kind of want to be doing 4,000 damage, but when you get drilled down this far, like, what are you gonna do, right? So that is why, you know what? I might even go. I think I have another 3 range. I might just replace it with the yellow. Like, fuck this, man. This is getting really annoying. But maybe when I actually fully commit on doing world boss again, like right now, I don't need to. I'm not gonna waste my time thinking about it. I'm only doing this to kind of demonstrate how to do world boss, and I'm pretty sure you guys already understand and get it. I'm pretty sure by now most of you are not even watching this video, so that is the sad truth. But I might as well just stick it out to the end. Considering how much I've done, it would be rewarding if I get the 10%. Okay, I'm at 120. If I get a 40,000 run, then I only need to do 1, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a 40,000 run. Mainly because, 1, I'm not going to get, yeah, see, the items are not great, and plus I'm probably going to get drilled all the way down to Chinatown. So, yeah, it is what it is. I just, you know, kind of understanding your expectation and not over-expecting certain things. It is, you know, I feel for anyone who has to spend more than 90 minutes doing this. I really do. But trust me, when I first started, I spent like 2 hours just on this stupid boss. And when you don't get it for a long time, it's very, very frustrating. I think frustrating is a word that is very underrated. Is kind of what I'm trying to say. I have sent the developer multiple emails letting them know my frustration, and I'm pretty sure they look at that email and they're just like, LOL, do not care, okay, bye. At the end of the day, if you want that pristine 6%, you're gonna have to bleed a little bit. Yeah, that will waste a little bit of your time. And trust me, guys, if you are thinking about the 6%, only do it at the late stage of the game, meaning you have nothing else that you need for your avatars that you use. Because I'm just gonna be honest. Hold on, let me really focus on this one. Let's just say you have an avatar that offers you 2 green slots, right? That means at the end of the day, the 6% will get you 1% more, right? That 1% is not going to save you all that much. Maybe out of 1,000 games, maybe 5 games. So 0.5%. I guarantee you, if you just play the game with 5.5, you're just as good as you are without or without the 6%. And that is the honest truth. You're gonna, one, be better as a player, because, you know, and when you win, you know you don't have the best of the best anyway, so it's a little bit more rewarding. And at the same time, honestly, like, with the amount of time you spend at World Boss like that I have done, I could be very close to like Supernova, considering that I have over 200 something. Oh shoot, why did I do that? 200 something 5.5, and that is after the fact that I've slotted 5.5 on all the A+ avatars. All right, any avatar that has an A on it already has, I'm gonna heal just in case, the 5.5. The only ones that don't have it would be my C grade knights, and I have a lot of them, right? And I don't plan on putting any of it in it. But what I'm trying to say is I have a lot of, I wasted a lot of fucking time trying to get the 6%. And it's not worth it sometimes, because you just end up getting mad at you know, a game of chance. And trust me, my wife is not happy when I get pissed off. So I try my best not to do it. Or at least when I do it with no expectation. I am almost done, sweet. Give me another 5 minutes. The wife needs the hubby. So if it goes well, I can log off and yeah, hang out with my wife. Okay, I think my next one I'm gonna use vampire. Yeah. Again, shoot as humanly high as possible, right? As high as you humanly can, because once the boss stands up and does the slam, all your progress goes down the drain. It didn't used to do that, or the threshold was a lot like lower, but they keep upping it, or they keep lowering it. I don't know, but basically when Crystal first came out, you can easily do 50,000 damage, but now you can hardly get, you know, 40,000 if you want. Okay, my caress is gonna be fine. I think this, if I do everything right, because of the shield, I might be able to finish world boss after this run, and then I don't have to piss off my life. Okay, let me see. Okay, maybe not, because I'm only at 20,000. Wow. Oh my, what the fuck? Okay, never mind, but I think I'm still I'm gonna call it a day, bro. What a waste of time. Anyways, that's basically it. World boss in a nutshell. I hope I get it. I hope I stay in top 10. If I don't, it's okay. Like I said, no expectation. Can't be mad when your expectation is 0. Ayo. Anyways, that is it for me. I hope this kind of explains the small electrical golems. Whenever I get a chance, I will do the other 3 or whatever. But this will be uploaded as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, that is it. Okay, bye. Toodaloo.